and welcome back to Changing Phases Tarot on YouTube. It's so great to have you here with me today. So today's reading is the 2021 yearly overview reading for all of the signs. So I'll be pulling one card from the Tarot of the Divine deck, and that will be the overall energy for the whole year for the sign. And then each month I will pull one card from the Good Tarot deck for the overall energy for that particular month. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. And just a note also about the year itself. So 2021 is, adds up in numerology to a 5, and a 5 year has to do with personal freedom, has to do with choices. And then 2021 is also an angel number, right? And it means faith too. So it could be quite a significant year as far as personal growth, spiritual growth for many people. And it's also the International Year of Peace and Trust, right? The United Nations has declared it the International Year of Peace and Trust. So I'm hoping for a very peaceful or very prosperous year for all of you. Just a big thank you once again for subscribers, for those of you who just sort of stumbled upon me here today as well. It's great to have each and every one of you here, and I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light. All right, I'll stop for now and see each of the signs in a minute for the video. Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your 2021 yearly overview, okay? So the card that I pulled as the overall energy for the whole year, you have the Page of Cups. So you could be dealing with a younger water sign individual. This could be even a child of yours, right? This is very young, immature energy. Could be, somebody who's playing a significant role in your life throughout the year. Could be news as well, right? The pages in the tarot, if they're not people, they are bearers of news. So news coming in, and it's positive news. It could have to do with a new relationship starting up. The Page of Cups is also a very, it's a very sweet, a very open and receptive energy. So there might be this need for you to be open to love or receptive to, offers coming in. If it has to do with like career or, something to do with projects, things along those lines, it's going to be something that you feel good about, right? That you're happy with this news, whatever it is, this happiness attached to the news coming in. Now, the folk tale or the fairy tale that goes along with this card, because this particular deck, the Tarot of the Divine, each card is linked with a folklore or a folk tale from around the world. So let me just see what this one is associated with. It's back this way. Here we go. Okay, so this Page of Cups is from the Philippines, okay? So it's Filipino mythology, and this is Bakunawa and the 7 moons. You can see there's 7 moons on the card there. And it says this Page of Cups is connected to his emotions and expresses himself wholly with youthful purity. In this card, one of the 7 young moon siblings plays with Tur Shen, the Chinese god of same-sex relationships, who ties the red thread of fate that connects lovers. Youthfulness, idealism, sensitivity, romance, and spirituality. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so you can see there's the rabbit, and he's tying the red thread. So it's the Chinese god of same-sex relationships. Okay, so some of you might be welcoming in a same-sex relationship this year. That's interesting. If not, then it's, welcoming in and being open and receptive to a new relationship. And actually, you have the Page of Water is the same as the Page of Cups. It appears in your reading, and you're now like the 6th or 7th sign that I've done the reading for. that has had like the overall energy appear in the main spread as well. So that's interesting. It's like a double message. So this double message of being open and receptive to new relationships. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go through your year. So you start off with nothing less than the Two of Cups. This is the Two of Water. This is the minor arcana version of the Lover's card. So a soulmate connection coming in the month of January or soon thereafter, right? Could be dealing with, so it's more water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's that soulmate connection. And soulmates can appear as romantic partners. They can appear as friends, as colleagues, right? It's just that deep connection with another individual. And, the two people together, they come together to benefit each other, right? They come to add to each other, not to detract. So there's it's like a reciprocal type of energy with this Two of Water. So you could be meeting this person in the month of January, right? Starting up this soulmate connection relationship in the month of January. It leads to February. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is earth energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign. But, this is the Apprentice card. This is working very hard at your craft, being diligent. It can have to do with training, taking classes, perfecting your craft. And it's, it's nearly the Eight. It's like you're on the way to the Ten of Pentacles. Tens are culminations and endings. And the Eight, it's like you've worked very hard. You've made it all the way to the Eight. You're nearly at the Nine, which is the self-sufficient and reliant card, or the 10, that generational abundance. So, you're doing quite well. You could be looking into your finances, or you could be reevaluating the type of work that you do, the way that you make money. And I'm drawn to this card is a little different. You see that there's it's a cello, I guess, a violin or a cello. So you could be sort of reevaluating like things that you do for a hobby or a pastime, and brushing up on those things, and maybe looking at how you could earn money or make money from those talents of yours as well. Now, the month of March, you have the Queen of Fire. This is the Queen of Wands, right? Fire energy. So it could be dealing with an older fire sign individual, male or female, in these general readings, right? The gender is not specific, but it's usually more of an older energy, but Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And she is very dynamic. She's very alluring. She's very capable, exciting, right? She's kind of a go-getter. She's very good at what she does. She's very creative. She's hardworking, but she's also very beautiful and alluring. If this isn't another person, this could be you taking on the energy of this Queen of Fire. You could be, paying more attention to your looks, your appearance. You could be revamping your wardrobe, just, if it has something to do with this relationship starting up, or even if you're looking, if you haven't met this person yet and you're looking to get into a relationship, you could be focused on yourself. This going back to the Eight of Earth, this could be like, what am I trying to say? Sort of development type courses. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a course on how to do something. This could be working on yourself, going to like self-help classes, or going to some counseling, going to yoga classes. It's all about doing something for you that's going to make you look and feel like the best version of yourself. Because obviously, like attracts like. So when we're feeling good about ourselves, then we put that energy out into the universe, right? And we can attract like in. Exactly, yeah. So moving on to the month of April, we have the Eight of Water. This is the Eight of Cups, and it's one of the two transition cards in the Tarot. And it has to do with, walking away, leaving behind something that no longer fulfills us, no longer brings us joy. It can be actually moving. You see this person is by the sea. There's a boat there. So this could be, that could be something to do with travel. You could be traveling by water. You could be, you could be traveling across water. It could also just be, leaving behind all of the emotional baggage and, the disappointments and the things that didn't work out in the past, knowing that, after going through this sort of self-healing and working on yourself, you realize that you need to leave that behind in order for you to, move forward and allow for new things, new people, new relationships to come into your life. The month of May brings the same card as you have as the overall energy. So this is the Page of Water, the Page of Cups. And especially in this deck, it's such a sweet energy. It's a very open, a very receptive energy. It's all about, being open and receptive to new things, new people, relationships, right? It can also have to do with healing. So possibly healing from past hurt. It can also be news, right? It's a page. So pages bring in news. It can be news about a pregnancy, news about the birth of a child. It could also be news about this offering. So a new relationship starting up for you. And, with it being followed in the next month by the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Earth, whatever new thing is starting up, this has amazing growth potential. So if it is a relationship, it's the type of relationship that could last you, for the rest of your life. If it is to do with, say, a job or an opportunity that's coming in, it's one that has, definite staying power, that you're going to stay there and there's going to be growth and there's, growth potential. You can earn a lot of money there. You can move up in the company. So, this ace, yes, it's a new beginning. And it's also a yes card. So if there's anything that you've been waiting for an answer on, it's a blessing from the universe. It's a yes card. But it's also, it's sort of the promise of a lot of great things. It's this first step on a new path. And immediately after it, in the month of July, you have more new beginnings with the Ace of Air. So you have two aces here. That's amazing. And the Ace of Air, or Ace of Swords, is air energy and has to do with, it's the suit of the mind. So it's, our thoughts. It's also communication, how we get those thoughts across to other people. And again, it's a yes from the universe. It's also a card of victory. And it can also be clarity, right? So clarity coming in, finding out something, that sort of aha moment, having that epiphany, something coming to light that is like all of a sudden, okay, everything makes sense now. There's truth surrounding this, whatever this new beginning is. So there's longevity, there's truth. This could be going back to the original message here. This could be you, living your truth. If you are getting into a same-sex relationship and you haven't been in one, or you've, for whatever reason, if you've been afraid to get in one, or I'm not sure, but there could be you living your truth now. And that kind of comes up again here. We'll get to that. But you have, so this is July. August, you have the Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups. And September, you have another seven, the Seven of Fire, or the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Cups, this is a very wishy-washy energy. This is, daydreaming. This is like if you're dating on the dating sites, you're looking at all of the options, kind of weighing them all up, but not manifesting anything, like not choosing anything, not focusing on one particular person or thing. And while you don't focus, right, or until you focus, you're incapable of bringing that into reality, of manifesting anything. So there's a need to focus on one particular thing in order to manifest. The Seven of Fire it's usually, it has to do with like speaking your mind, standing your ground, defending yourself. But in this deck, it also has the additional message of, being yourself, just being that unique. You can see here, it's like a unicorn. So not being afraid to be who you truly are is the main message of this, right? So you might be coming out, right, in this month of July, August, September, just really coming out as, the person that you truly are here, and not being afraid to show that person to the world. Now, there's news coming in. You actually have kind of double news. I'll go over these. October, you have the Messenger of Fire, so more fire energy. Could be a person. If so, this would be more of a middle-aged fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But, Messenger or Knights, this would be the Knight of Wands or Knight of Fire. Knights go off on quests. They come back with offers, right? And this usually is like a very exciting offer. It can be like the offer of a new job. It can be a new relationship. If it is a new relationship, it's very exciting, very passionate. Could be offer of a new project, like a creative project or endeavor. But there's a lot of excitement and passion surrounding whatever this is. In November, you have the Star card, so Major Arcana, number 17. And the Star is wish fulfillment. It's also a card of healing, and it sits immediately below this Page of Water. And this can also have to do with healing, right? I was saying about opening yourself up and being receptive, but it can also be healing. And you have like the double message with the Star card, because it's wish fulfillment. It's setting your intentions, putting them out into the world, and trusting that, that the world, the universe kind of has your back, and that whatever you're wishing for will manifest and will come true. But it's also a card of healing, the Star card. It's also linked to the sign of Aquarius. So this is, you kind of showing up here very much in your power. And then as you end the year, you have the Eight of Fire, so Eight of Wands. This is very fast-moving messaging, news coming in very quickly. Change coming in quickly. Change is in the air. It's positive. Usually this news, it is positive news coming in, but it's very quick. It's sort of emailing back and forth, text messaging back and forth, but news coming in from afar. It could be, going back to this Eight of Water, it could be from quite a distance. This could be, somebody, or like a company, if it's not a person, but at a distance than you are. But, if we kind of look back over the whole spread, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 fire energy cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 water energy cards. Earth, you have 2. Air, you have 1. And then Major Arcana. We only have only one Major Arcana. Okay, so, with only one Major Arcana showing up, it really shows that 2021 is going to be a year where you are very much in control of your destiny, which kind of goes along with, what this being or going your own way, or, having this relationship, being able to really be who you are. But you're very much in control this year. When you have more Major Arcana showing up in a spread, it shows that things are really out of your control, right? There's more divine orchestration at play and less your own sort of free will or you controlling matters. So it looks like it's a year where you're going to be more in control. For some of you, that could definitely be, a new relationship coming in. We have it here. It's here as well, right? it kind of shows up throughout the year. And it looks positive, but there's a need for you to leave things in the past that need to be in the past. Open yourself up. Be receptive to whatever you do have coming in, because you do have these two blessings. You have the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Air. So definitely, open yourself up to these new things coming in, and it looks like a wonderful year for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful 2021. Bye for now.